Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Constant and we're back at it, reviewing another professional match of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today we have a match between Special and Reynor. Both of these players are high level GMs and they're both fantastic players. Special, very solid player, he always likes to play standard. Same with Reynor actually. Reynor is also very standard. He can get a little cheeky with some zergling run-bys sometimes, but other than that, he's very standard. He loves to play macro, and he loves to play more of a defensive game. But that's usually what all zergs do, and Terrans are usually the ones that put on the pressure. Reynor going for a hatch first on the low ground. Special going for the barracks. But that's usually what all... He's probably going to go for a 1-1-1 build, which is what all Terrans usually do. It's a pretty basic build. It's been around since Wings of Liberty. I don't know if many of you guys have even played that game, but it's an old game. I believe it came out in like 2000 or 1998. It's really old, but it was a really fun game. Anyways, Special probably going to go for a Reaper first, I assume. And then go for a command center on the low ground as soon as that is done. But, oh, he's actually going for a Marine first. Maybe that's to hunt down Overlords. He probably wants to remove any type of potential scouting for Reynor. But that's just his choice. Going for an orbital command, which is very smart. That still people don't do, and I've explained it in my recent videos too, how helpful they are. Special saving up for a factory, I assume, as soon as you get 150. Yep, there you go. On spot, on the mark. Reynor, hatch on the low ground. Spawning pool is done. As soon as he gets 100 gas, he's probably going to go for a metabolic boost. As soon as he pops those queens, he's probably going to go for third base of the sword. It's usually very safe on a map like this because it's a big map. So it's not really easy to rush. But usually, if you can proxy, you can get some good... if you proxy, you can't really scout it all the time, so you can get some good damage done. As we see, Special looks like he is going to proxy. Probably going to be a starport as soon as that factory finishes, I am assuming. Which would be the smart thing to do. He can probably produce a Liberator or a Medevac of the sorts and do some damage. That's probably why he has those Marines roaming the front of his ramp, so he can take down any potential scouting, because there's an Overlord of Reynor coming in. Reynor making his third base, macroing up to his heart's capabilities. Take a water break there. Casting isn't easy, guys. Your mouth gets really dry. It's not that easy. Anyways, starport on the low ground. Orbital command going down. I can't stress how important orbital command is. But Overlord trying to scout. See, he doesn't want Reynor scouting, because if Reynor sees that there's no starport in here, he's going to catch a glimpse and be like, okay, something's up. There should be a starport. Reynor's going to move his Overlord to the side. Probably around the 4-minute mark, he's going to come in. But Special is making Hellions. Is he making Armory? No, there's no Armory, but he's probably going to get a Medevac. Yep. Medevac loaded up with 4 Hellions or so, and then drop it in the main base to see what damage he can do. Reynor, he has how many queens he has? One, a couple lings, 2 creep queens. He's making another queen. Reynor should be able to deal with this if he... See, there you go. If Reynor can gather all his queens together, and if he sees this, he should be good. Oh, when he scouts it with the Overlord, let's see how fast Reynor's reaction time actually is. He's got lings going up. He's got a queen going up. The Hellions have been dropped, but he splits lings really well. And Special is rebuffed back. Ooh! Beautiful play by Reynor. He almost got the Medevac as well. Special now. Ooh! He's going for the fusion core. We are going to have battlecruisers, guys. This is going to be our first replay where they have battlecruisers. Now this is going to be an interesting game. Looks like Special... I don't think he's going bio. I think he's going mech, because he still hasn't started stim or combat shields or anything like that. Ooh! 6 HP left. My oh my, that was very close. Reynor almost went for this round too, but I don't know how safe that would be. Reynor can still push up with the queens and still kill him. Reynor's creep spread has always been really good. He's one of the players with one of the best creep spread behind Scarlet. I think Scarlet still has the best creep spread in the game, but Reynor is not to be overlooked. He also has very good creep spread. Special going for the third base, going for the Yamato cannon and battle cruisers. This is going to be interesting. Battle cruisers can usually get a lot of damage done, but it takes about, I think it's like 4 or 5 queens to adequately deal with the battle cruiser, and Reynor is making a lot more queens. He's got 2 more on the way, and he already has 4. He has 5 queens, and he has 2 more. He'll have 7 queens in total. That is a lot of queens. You need about 4 or 5 queens to take down one battle cruiser. Special's probably just going to jump into the main base to see what damage he can do. I thought I saw a spore in here somewhere. Did Reynor move it? Oh, he moved it to the edge of the third base. Let's see how much damage this battle cruiser can actually get. Oh, and he warps it right into the main base. See, you can't get that much damage on, especially with the spore with it, because that takes the spot of a queen. So you can probably deal with 3 queens and a spore. Oh my gosh, 4 more queens right over here. He almost has, Yamato cannon is like 3/4 way done, but he's starting to pump out those Hellions. He's getting +1 attack vehicle plating. That's what it is, right? +1 vehicle plating. Yes, that's what it is. But he's going in once again with his battle cruiser to see what damage he can do. He's getting very close. I don't think he should be that adventurous because he does not have the capabilities to jump. And Reynor finds it. Oh, and he was trying to make another battle cruiser as well. Will this battle cruiser finish? There's not much left, but he has a full Zergling surround. The minerals are kind of blocking it out, but this battle cruiser is so close to being done. Can Special finish it? It does not look like he's going to try to save it with his Hellions, but he's not going to be able to. Reynor just barely picks it off. The Hellions chase away the Zerglings, and Reynor, he puts down 2 Evo chambers, and he starts pumping out roaches, getting centrifugal hooks and glial reconstitution. Special, on the other hand, goes for the armory, and he's making his 4th base. Not on location though, because he's not very safe. He's probably gonna lift it up, land it, and then he's gonna make a planetary fortress, because that's usually what is the safest thing to do. Ooh, Special drops in with a couple Hellions. Ooh, that medevac is dangerously low. Oh, the medevac falls. But he's still getting 5-6 drones. That's actually still very good, but all these Hellions will fall sooner or later. Let's see if we can take some Lings down with them. They got a couple Lings, but not that many. So I don't know how good of an attack that was, because he lost the medevac and 4 Hellions. Reynor's getting +1/+1. He's getting a Nidus. Ooh, that should be interesting. Special, on the other hand, he's going for a massive Hellion attack. I don't know if that's not the amount of limbs that can deal with this Reynor. He should probably be taking these roaches to the front line. There's roaches. Clear reconstitution is about to finish up. That will significantly increase the roach's speed. Special, he's getting blue flame for those Hellions, getting a couple siege tanks, producing more and more factories. He now has he'll now have 5 factories. And he's getting an eBay. What's he getting an eBay for? Probably some high-seeking auto-track, what are those things called? Some difficult names, some weird names. But Reynor is getting a Nidus Swarm, and he got 5 Swarm Hosts on the way. It looks like Reynor is playing a massive Swarm Host build. Let's see how much damage he can get done with it. There's nothing in the Nidus. Oh, because the Swarm Host is still betting, but he's building another Nidus Swarm on the other side. Reynor, he's getting Burrow as well for those Swarm Hosts. He's getting pneumatized carapace, probably just to scout easier, I guess. And here come those Swarmos out of the Nidus Worm. Let's see if Reynor can get any damage done. Or, I thought he's going to pop him out, but maybe not. Oh, he's going to pop him back from this side. A little bit of indecision from Reynor there. I don't know why he'd pop it from both sides. Maybe just to open up 2 alley paths of attack. But here come the Swarmos in. Let's see how much damage they can do. They might be able to deny the upgrade. Let's see if they can deny the upgrade. The Hellions are coming in. Oh, they denied the upgrade. That was a phenomenal attack. Another Nidus Worm going out in the front. Look at Reynor's creep spread. He has almost half the map covered. Take a drink of water. Another Nidus Worm coming in. I have no idea where it was, but it came in somewhere. Oh, there it is. Special is now trying to push out with his Hellions and his Cyclones. He sieged up his tanks. He has a planetary fortress. That is a nice fortifiable position for Special. Especially if he puts a couple missile turrets, he'll be able to take out those locusts. But Reynor is flying in. He's gonna try to get those siege tanks down and see how much damage he can get in. The Ravagers are going in. He probably landed some corrosive vials, but all the siege tanks are taken out. He gets a nice corrosive vials, takes out another siege tank, but he still has to move back because he is not able to take down the planetary fortress. He tries to be cute and burrow some Banelings, but Special sees it and he immediately snipes him off. He also clears some creep tumors to try to get some more vision back. For Reynor, that's a lot of creeps back. He's making 20 lings and 9 Banelings at a time, getting +1 range and +2 armor. Special is building 3 more command centers. That's what you do as mech. When you when you get mech, you keep building more and more command centers, and you just keep on expanding because you can always, especially with the battle mech, when you have Cyclones and Hellions, you can have a couple siege tanks for defense. But when you have Cyclones and Hellions, you're fast, you're mobile, and you can move around quickly, and you can defend and attack easily. Reynor, he's got a group of Banelings. He's probably going to go and try to see if he can take down this planetary fortress. These swarm hosts, I feel like they're getting ready to pop another batch of locusts. But other than that, Special gathering his army, sieging a couple more tanks. Well, Special sees that oh no, Reynor should move those Banelings back, otherwise they will die. But Reynor retreats and pops him back on this side. He's gonna pop his Locust as soon as he's seeing it. But he's got a Spire come back at home. He's got +2 +2 missile attack going down. Minor skirmish in the middle. He's taking out that factory, the barracks. But the Locusts have been popped and they're going to attack. The barracks that Special is building are not going to finish. He's trying to build another command center here. But 5 SCVs have gone down. And these Locusts have not slowed down. Let's see if they can take down any more. And they're struggling the SCVs down. 9 SCVs in total went down. But still, the worker supply is pretty even. Look at that. Reynor has 1,000 lead in minerals. But that has now shifted. I guess Special was oversaturated on some bases. But then again, mules are very good. They're the ones that are keeping Terran players on equal footing with Zergs. +3 armor and +2 missile attack still coming on the way. Reynor just keeps on expanding. He's a little saturated on the gas there, but everyone makes mistakes. Another wave of Locusts comes in, but he's chasing the Cyclones. I think he should go for the SCVs. There we go. He's focusing down some SCVs. He gets six SCVs. That's another 6 SCVs. That's another good amount. Another Nidus Worm is going down in the middle of the map. Look at the creeper. Special is just surrounded on all sides. He has no vision. He has a couple sensor towers. They're giving him a good vision. Just one sensor tower. But there we go. GG Lords. That's what BCQG likes to call them. Likes to call them GG Lords. Brutal Lords are very powerful because they're free units. And free units are always good because they don't cost you anything. But Infestors are also very powerful. I wonder if Reynor is going to go for Infestors. I believe he should since Special is opting for those ghosts. I wonder if Special is going to go for any of those nukes. Because a lot of players like to go for the mass nuke style. And it's very fun to watch and cast. Small group of Hellions and Cyclones surrounded by Reynor's army. And he will take those down. Another Nidus Worm is popping up. And Special just surrounding. He's got siege tanks up. He's literally going for... He's just trying to protect himself. He has siege tanks everywhere. This is a lot of siege tanks for Special, actually. I wonder how many he has. 3... That is a lot of siege tanks. He has at least like 12, 13 siege tanks on the ground. And he's building more ghosts and cyclones at a time. 10 corruptors on the way. The half those will help him merged into brood lords. Ooh, he might be able to catch these tanks if he can land those brood lords. There's a locust on the tanks. Friendly fire can damage them, but he didn't do much damage. He's still got 8 SCVs. He keeps on killing SCVs though, which is nice. Resources lost. Special has lost about 1,500 more. But that's what happens when you use swarm hosts. You usually can do more damage because swarm hosts are free and they don't cost you anything. Reynor's gonna try to go and assault this. What is that? 5th base. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5th base of special. See if he can kill. Ooh! Massive Baneling hits. He kills so many of those mules there. Wow, that was a very juicy connection. But Reynor also lost a lot there because the supplies and resources lost were equaled up a little bit. Ghosts have been produced for special, and now he's probably gonna be trying to snipe those small moles if he can. Did I lose this production? There we go. He has. The Broodlords have come out, and he's now slowly pushing back special. He's gonna start assaulting those siege tanks. Ooh, snipes going down on the Broodlords immediately. 8 or 9 of the Broodlords have immediately been taken down. Very good play by special. That was amazing. Reynor getting a little bit uncharacteristically sloppy there. Baneling's coming in, and Baneling's can get a good connection on those ghosts. Ooh, a little bit of friendly fire there as well. Losing a couple of those ghosts in the process. This barracks has been alive since like the beginning of the game. I don't know why. I guess Reynor hasn't really had much that can shoot it up, but he could have corrosive biled it down. But he's going for a bunch of more Banelings. See if he can maybe bust down that planetary. Ooh, starting in a planetary area. If he attacks now, he will be able to take down the command center. But special is running out of resources. He's confined to just these 5 bases. Well, Reynor has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases, and he can still expand more if he wants to. Locusts are being spawned now. If he can just, I feel like he should target down that command center. But he's going for, ooh, if he can get a message. Raider's coming down with the surround. Banelings are going in. Roaches and Ravagers, Broodlords are coming a little late. But massive Baneling collections. All the ghosts are dead. Oh my goodness. Such juicy connections. And Reynor finishes it off. Wow. Reynor had a massive surround and he got so many ghosts with those juicy Baneling connections. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe and leave a like. Comment down below which matches you guys think are good in the professional replays, and let me know which ones I should cast. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.